Hi, I'm John Levey with Peter Bodo for Tennis.com's Quick Hits. Pete, as we look forward to the women's 2009 season, last year about a handful of women held the #1 ranking. Do you think any one woman is going to step forward this year and make herself the #1 player?
Well, it's funny, since the retirement of Justine Henin, the WTA Tour has been a little bit like that six characters in search of an author play. Nobody has taken charge there. I don't know that that's going to change. The person who's most likely to step up, though, and do that is Jelena Jankovic. She finished #1 last year, and that #1 ranking is really kind of a tribute to her commitment because she never even won a slam. So, if you're looking at somebody who's going to impose her will and be there week in, week out, maybe take control. If you can win 2 slams, that's what it's going to take. Jankovic is the one.
Another good thing for women's tennis is when the Williams sisters play a lot. They haven't done that the past few years. Do you think 2009 will be different?
Well, I don't think it's going to be different in that regard. Anybody who's got this, sort of illusion that suddenly Serena or Venus is going to wake up one moment and get a bolt of lightning inspiration and saying, what I really want to do is just, work 7 hours a day, build up my fitness, win as much as I can. I don't think that's going to happen. What you're looking at here is kind of intense periods of commitment, probably focusing on those Grand Slams. Now, having said that, all they really need to do is each of them win a slam or 2, and then the Williams sisters are back as a pair, back in control of the women's game. That could very well happen.
You mentioned the Williams sisters, you mentioned Jankovic. We know some of the other usual suspects, Ivanovic. Who else do you see breaking up from the second tier?
Well, Safina had a really, really strong run last year. She acquitted herself. She played well right on through, right to the end. She clearly showed, she played basically great tennis from May right to the end of the year. She didn't win a slam. So what? Next year she's well positioned to do it. You've also got an Elena Dementieva who's in a bit of a renaissance, probably her 4th renaissance of her career, because this girl's graph, if you graphed her progress, it'd be like a mountain range. But, so those 2 women you can't discount. And I think you also have to look at Svetlana Kuznetsova. She's always in a mix at the top. She's always there in the semifinals, finals. She could walk away with a slam. So, a young girl, Victoria Azarenka, won one of the first events of this year, too. So there are a number of young players out there, sort of in a simmering pot, ready to boil up and cause problems for the top seeds.
It's always great when young players do come up and steal a slam out of nowhere. Well, that wraps up Tennis.com's Quick Hits. I'm John Levey with Peter Bodo.